Rain lashes against the windows of my Beacon Hill apartment, turning the Boston skyline into a watercolor smear of gray and gold. Across the room, Gabriel sleeps tangled in linen sheets, unaware of the storm inside me. His breathing is steady, peaceful. Mine is not. My fingers hover over the keyboard, the blue glow of the monitor cutting through the darkness. On screen, encrypted messages blink. A new name, a new target. A CEO trafficking secrets and lives from his penthouse fortress. Mike Polster's hungry for justice. Gemma Lars wants to crawl back into bed, bury her face in Gabriel's warm shoulder and forget. You love him. The thought is a blade twisting. But which you? Gemma, who laughs at his terrible puns and brings him coffee every Tuesday. Or Mike, who once broke a trafficker's wrist with the same hands that trace Gabriel's spine. Does he love a ghost? Gabriel shifts, murmuring in his sleep. Gem, stay. My chest tightens. He calls for Gemma. Always Gemma. The name feels like borrowed skin. Ashford Cove knows only Gemma too. The small coastal town where I curate forgotten histories is my sanctuary, my carefully constructed stage. At the society, I wear cardigans and polite smells, cataloging Civil War letters and pioneer quilts. They think I'm shy, bookish, harmless. They don't see Mike's code slicing through firewalls or the tactical knife hidden beneath my desk. They don't know the quiet curator spent last night tracking a predator through Berlin's dark web forums. Gabriel walked into the society 6 months ago, researching shipwrecks. His smile was sunlight on water. His eyes held no shadows, only open curiosity. He loved Gemma's knowledge, her calm, apparent transparency. He brought her wildflowers, asked about her non-existent childhood in Vermont, kissed her with a tenderness that felt like absolution. He never asked about the scar above my hip from a knife fight in Marseille. He never questioned why I flinch at sudden sirens. He accepted the fiction because I wove it so carefully. The encrypted chat pings again, rain earnest. The CEO's alias, Mike's current obsession, evidence. Floods the screen, financial trails, encrypted photos that curdle my stomach. He needs to burn. But doing it means disappearing for days, risking exposure, leaving Gemma, leaving Gabriel with flimsy excuses about archival research trips. He trusts you. Gemma's voice pleads, soft and scared. This lie will crush him. He deserves truth. Mike snarls back. Even if it destroys what you have. I close the laptop. The room plunges into near darkness. Rain drums its frantic rhythm. Gabriel's hand finds mine under the sheets, his touch instinctive even asleep. This is the cruelest split. Loving him as Gemma with every fragile, honest piece of my heart. While Mike, the wounded, righteous phantom I crafted from rage and grief, screams that this piece is stolen. That Gabriel loves a mask. I slip out of bed, pad silently to the bathroom. The mirror shows a stranger. Gemma's sleep-tousled hair, Mike's haunted eyes. Who are you? The reflection offers no answer. Gabriel thinks my nightmares are about some big past trauma. He doesn't know they replay the night I became Mike, the night my sister vanished, pulled into the same kind of darkness Rainernest thrives in. I found only her blood-stained scarf and a system that shrugged. Mike was born that night, a vow carved in fury. I traced the scar on my hip. Marseille, a trafficker who looked like a banker. Mike left him handcuffed to a radiator with his own data drive leaking to Interpol. Gemma spent her week sick with flu, shaking in this apartment. Returning to bed is an act of cowardice. Gabriel stirs, wrapping an arm around my waist, pulling me close. Cold. He mumbles into my hair. His breath is warm, his body solid, real. Gemma melts into it, craving the anchor. Mike stays rigid on the shore, watching for threats. What if he finds out? The fear is constant. What if he sees the encrypted partition on my laptop? Hears a slip of the tongue. Discovers the burned phone buried in a hollowed-out book. Would he see a hero? Or a liar? A vigilante? Or a monster wearing his lover's face? The doubt festers. Does he have secrets too? That sudden trip to Portland last month. The locked drawer in his desk. The way he sometimes looks at me like he's deciphering a code. Is Gabriel even his real name? The irony is a bitter pill. The liar suspects the saint. Rainonist's face flashes, in my mind smug, privileged, untouchable. Mike's hands itch for the keyboard. Justice is a fire that won't let me rest. But Gemma looks at Gabriel's peaceful face, feels the steady beat of his heart against her back, and wants to extinguish that fire forever. To choose love over vengeance. To let Mike fade. But Mike is me. As real as Gemma. The sister I failed, the rage that fuels me, the skill that lets me fight back. They aren't costumes I can hang in a closet. To kill Mike is to kill half my soul. To keep him is to gamble with Gabriel's love. Rain streaks the window like tears. Dawn bleeds gray at the edges of the sky. Ashford Cove will wake soon, expecting Gemma Lars, curator, quiet and kind. Rainonist's empire crumbles, waiting for Mike Paul's final blow. And here I stand on the knife's edge. Gabriel's arm tightens round me in his sleep. Confess. Gemma begs, before the lie poisons everything, finish it. Mike demands, one last hunt, then maybe what? Retire the ghost. Could I live as only Gemma? Could she carry Mike's weight without breaking? Could Gabriel love the woman who is also the hunter? The mirror holds no answers. Only the ghost and the girl staring back, trapped together. The coffee maker gurgles in the kitchen, a mundane sound. Gemma should get up, start the day. Mike needs to send the decryption key. Gabriel says my false name again. I close my eyes. The lie is the warm body beside me. The truth is the storm inside, and I don't know which one will destroy me first.